I think we are good to go. You mind just doing your focus up a little bit again? Can you set manual focus?
Manual focus.
Yeah. Have you got the Logitech program?
Yeah.
Try and do manual focus in that.
Video.
Man and a woman. Why am I singing that? I don't know. Need to keep that up. Need to keep. Actually, I don't need that one. That one can go away. Okay. Oh, I didn't even close Splitgate yet.
Nice.
Whoops.
Very nice.
Whoopsie doopsie. There we go.
Whoa, that is bright.
Unlock my future. What?
I think autofocus is off now. That's so bright, bro.
Can you like drag your focus to different points?
Yeah, let me bring my exposure down first. Because I look like a ghost.
Now you look like a ghost that doesn't exist. This doesn't help.
Wait, I need to be able to see this live. I'm looking at the stream and it's fucking me over.
Now you're super blurred. What the fuck? What have you done?
I'm just a teen out of focus.
A teen out of focus.
This is a problem.
It says we're offline. What do you mean? What
Are we getting better now?
There we go.
I'm super better now.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Let's go.
It says we're offline. It says we're online for me.
No, I just had to refresh it. Now it's all good to go.
JKs, we baited everyone.
We baited everyone with the first stream.
Yeah. I look out of focus on stream. But I'm in focus on Discord. Nice.
That makes sense. Some days. Of
Some
the year.
days. It's just really zoomed on my face. The way you've cropped it is just really zoomed.
I mean,
anyway.
it's the same for me, so.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Anyway, welcome to the TSN podcast.
Oh, I just almost dragged off my audio equipment. That would not have been good.
In true TSN fashion, we are very unprepared. We don't have a lot to talk about, but I believe at the top of our list is Splitgate, Elgato, and more in capital letters. So I'm
Thank you
to
for
see
reading the
what-
title, Jay. Very impressive.
Where
did you come from,
intrigued
third
to
grade?
see what I'm intrigued to see what more means.
Maybe it's a maybe it's a shebate. Maybe we're not talking about shit all.
Exactly.
Maybe we're just sitting here talking smack for half an hour.
Also, we don't have EP2 on our screen thing like we did last time. I'm not
Yeah,
sure if
I kind of
that's
just decided
intentional.
we won't do that because it's kind of annoying to set it up.
Fair. You gotta change like one number every episode.
Yeah, and then that just requires me to get into Photoshop and do it every time, and then as soon as we hit double digits, it's going to get even more annoying to resize and remap.
Oh, you did it in Photoshop.
Yes.
Why did?
Because where else can I do the gradient things that I do? Jay, you want to answer my question?
I don't have an answer.
Exactly. Right. So let's get on with it. Hello, everyone. If you've just tuned in today, my name is Dudster, and to the right side of the screen is Jay. And today we're just going to take a bit of time to chill, chat, and probably
More.
just
in
do
capital
that.
letters.
No, we're not doing more than that. I mean, we could, but
But
what's
it's
the
in
point?
capital letters. We have to do it.
What? Oh yeah, that's oh fuck.
We gotta deliver.
We have to deliver. That's what she said.
I'm totally not viewbotting the stream right now. Kidding.
Don't say that.
I'm kidding. It's actually muted, so
Oh
it's count as a viewer.
my god. Anyway, so we have a couple of things lined up to talk about today, including the new Elgato things that came out like this morning at like 1 a.m., which was the same as the Steam Deck, which, don't get it confused with Stream Deck, is a handheld portable gaming system made purely by Steam and AMD, which actually seems pretty impressive on the surface, but I think there's a lot more details that people really should know about it that we don't know yet. And
It's kind of like that's the impressive on the surface, but
what's that meant to mean, huh?
I add a lot to this podcast. It's great.
What is that meant to mean? Do you want to answer that question?
I mean, impressive on the surface, but there are so many details we don't know about you yet. Like, do you do 60 frames or?
My camera doesn't know. Your camera looks like it does 12. You can't say shit. Don't.
Wow. I'm actually offended.
What are you doing?
What?
You just like completely faded the black for a second there.
So I think the first thing we should talk about.
Oh yeah, is the thing that I didn't even bring up is Splitgate returning like properly with advertising, a revamp, new modes, new maps, and all that shabackle. We've spent actually, Jay, do you want to boot up your Steam and tell me how many hours you have recorded on Steam at the moment for Splitgate?
Steam. Hello, Steam.
Type Steam.
I actually type Steam.
Nice.
22.
All right. So with Jay's accumulative 22 and my accumulative 34 hours,
He has more hours than me.
I have 34 hours, yeah. I feel like we have a pretty good basis to like give a semi-decent review since we've done like all the different game modes. The one game mode I haven't played is King of the Hill because I've never been matched in a King of the Hill game, and I think you've only been matched in like one or two.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's such a scarce game mode, but guess people just like shoddy snipers for some goddamn reason. That we need to get into actually, but before that, how about we take turns making like a quick mini review about the game and where it's at the moment, since it just came out of beta, pre-beta, pause, and now it's in a full cross-play beta form before the 23rd, which will be the full release of the game. So, do we want to go rock, paper, scissors and see who goes first, or does someone want to volunteer as tribute, or what?
I can volunteer if you want.
Sure.
Unless you want to go first.
Well, I kind of have quite a bit to talk about, so if you can sit through it.
Yeah, I can sit through it.
Easy. Now everyone else has to. Alright, so how do I put this? My thoughts on the game is basically between what it used to be a couple years ago to what it used to be when the last time me and Jay played and what it is now. Since pre-beta of the basically redevelopment kind of. So before all of this happened, it was just a small indie game that honestly not a lot of people knew and didn't do much advertising from what I know. I think the only reason why I knew about the game is because it became, for some random reason, a game everyone was playing on like one of those Steam lists on the store.
Oh, yeah. The recommended, like, popular.
Yeah. So I downloaded it. I actually liked it back then. I liked how like the pistol was just OP as fuck for no reason. I thought that was really fun.
Yeah.
It was just unfortunate that like everything else in the game was just super limited, but like to be fair, it's a free to play game. They're not looking for money or anything. They just made the game for the sake of making the game. And basically it was like that for quite a bit. And then they kind of added a couple more things from memory when the last time me and you played before this year, I think. And then
Yeah.
it kind of just went silent after quite a bit of time. And then finally this year, like a couple weeks ago, I heard that Splitgate was getting a whole revamp, doing a whole rebrand. Everything was like basically different, but like all the mechanics were the same. It's just they just decided to put everything in there at once. I like the idea. The idea of, to recycle everyone's words, Halo and Portal in one. Oh my god! Like, I actually think it's really good. It doesn't play anything like Halo. That's because I've played Halo on PC and I've played it on controller. Doesn't feel like either of them. But I will admit, it kind of does feel like Portal. But, like, honestly, it feels like Portal in a good way. Like, the portals make sense. There's no lag between how you get through them. Like, it's actually it's pretty snappy and pretty good. And I like how it's not just you can put your portals anywhere. Just like Portal, you have to put it in the specific spots.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's how the original portals were. Like, you had to put them in, like, the white spots, and those are the only places you could put your
Yeah.
portals. Yeah. It's
Yep.
basically like that, but, like, there's specific designated, like, spots for portals to be thrown at, and there's EMPs, which we actually talked about this as well, which we can have a talk about that as well. How there could be like one or two more different grenade types you could pick from, and the new gun selection, love it. I like the different guns. Wish some of them worked a little different, but all in all, I like the variety. Like, it really
Yep.
needed variety. And for the time I've been playing pre-beta and beta, it's actually been pretty good. I've really been enjoying it, except for the early pre-beta like 3v3 games where like everyone on Steam was just super toxic, and
Yeah.
I just couldn't handle it. Like, I just deselected the 3v3 modes after a bit. Started playing them on the crossplay when crossplay started, and it's been better because, you know, not everyone's sweating. Which is kind of problematic because, like, you shouldn't have to sweat in a casual game. Like, they're bringing
Yeah.
in ranked when the full game comes out, so just wait until then to crank out. But all in all, the game's good. The community can be questionable, but that's only in-game. As I've seen in the Discord, the community is actually quite nice and open and free about things. It seems like a very welcoming community. They do have like an official Discord and all that. We've actually talked directly with their Twitter account a couple times. I don't know if that means anything. Like, if you want to sponsor us, like, just hit
Yeah.
us up.
I mean, we talk about y'all enough, so
Yeah. No,
Jesus.
we're just fucking around. We play the game because we're enjoying it, and that's really all it is.
Yeah.
All in all, yeah, I'm enjoying it, and considering there are things missing and things that they can tweak, I'm really excited to see where it's going to go from here, especially once they do their advertising campaigns, once they start raising more money for development, and once they like get it off the track and start doing regular updates. Hopefully it'll go better than Destiny 2. Anyway, Jay, you go. I mean, no,
I think-
hold on. Let me just emphasize what I mean by that. They removed a lot of the original parts of the game because it made the game semi-unstable in a lot of situations. But the problem was, for a lot of new players, you didn't know what the fuck you were doing since it was all gone. So,
Yep.
go buy Destiny 1 for $4 at EB Games, lol. Which, I mean, it doesn't help because it doesn't really explain the lore of 2 at all. So,
Yeah.
anyway, Jay, go on.
I've been really enjoying Splitgate. as we all have, I think, our group of people around us have really been enjoying Splitgate in general. Um, I find myself like pre-beta, I was having a lot of fun with it. Um, in the beta, I find myself getting marginally frustrated. Um, just because of there's crossplay now, so controller players, um, console players, and sometimes input differences can make a difference in gunfights just slightly. Um, but
SMG.
once exactly, um, but once you get your head past that and you just have a good fun time with the game, it takes me back to when Halo first came out and everyone was just having a vibe or you know
We get it. It's like
I,
Halo.
I'm not saying it's got some similarities to Halo, but it has enough individuality to be its own game. Um, but it does take me back to those moments, you know, at the initial launch of a multiplayer game where everyone's just vibing. I haven't had a lot of toxic interactions. There's been teabagging here and there, but it is what it is.
It's just how games are these days.
Exactly. Like,
Like, no game can avoid that.
yeah, I did like actually, someone that the TSN community will be familiar with, um, Majors in chat, right? He tried to swear in game chat, and it filtered to, like a nice comment. I love that.
That's
Like
awesome.
Valorant should do that. Like
Honestly.
I think if Valorant did that, like there'd be zero toxicity because it'd just be nice comments throughout the whole chat. But yeah, I've had some nice gameplays. I've had some nice clips that haven't been clipped because I've either been offline or no one in my chat. But um,
Shit. No.
it's yeah, it's been fun. I think any game that you can be kind of decent at is gonna be fun. And I think anyone who's played an FPS, or even if you haven't played an FPS, um, I know people that have come from Fortnite, which is a third-person shooter, and picked up Splitgate and just taken their aim skills and put them straight in and had a lot of fun. So it's a very versatile game, and I think the community will grow pretty quick on full release.
Oh,
Because
definitely.
not a lot of people know about it now, but when they start marketing it properly, um, it'll get it. It'll get there. It'll probably rival games like CS:GO um,
Oh,
on
fuck.
Steam. Uh, whilst Dunster harms himself with his
Whoops.
boom arm. Um,
Alright, I'm gonna
but
try not to show all of
yeah,
this on screen, but eh. My partner is
Inception,
currently watching us as we speak.
Inception,
Huh?
Inception.
Inception.
B watching a stream while the stream watches B watches the stream.
Don't get too deep, that'll hurt.
Nah, big shout out to B.
Yes.
Um,
Thank you very much for all the support lately.
oh,
Not
just
to
pull the
you,
ring out
Jay. Who
already.
cares? But no, I'm kidding.
Just pull the ring out already.
Okay.
Oh,
No one's gonna understand why I did that.
bitch.
Right. Okay. So we've kind of got like our general opinions about the game and where it's at the moment and where we think it'll be and what we think and so on and so forth and blah, blah, blah. So
Nice.
now let's have a chat about a couple of things that I think we both have opinions on. All right. First things first. Shoddy snipers needs to be fucking removed from the game.
Remove. Okay.
It
So
needs to be removed. It's not
I
fun. It's not fun when someone can crank a 65, flick out shotgun and shoot you for 30 in the head.
I
for
think
distance. It's
I've had
not
some fun
fun.
games. I've had some fun games.
I don't
Um,
care if you've had fun games. Fuck them. They don't matter. The game mode sucks.
I've had some good clips.
Yeah, good clips that don't exist. We know. We heard it
Exactly.
before.
But yeah, I think
No.
my
I
opinion
don't
is
care
fix
what.
the
Nah.
damage rates on the snipers and then
Nah.
you win.
Nah. Your opinion doesn't matter.
Okay. TSN podcast. Why don't we just rename it to Duncast? Oh wait. Shit on! I got banned to 2, bitch.
Oh, really? Really? Says the one with a limp eye that claims he's good at sniping.
Okay. You're
I
fucking
guarantee you, like, one eye sees through the scope and then one eye's, like, outside of the scope.
You know what? Fuck this. Bitch.
Nah, okay, for real though. What's your, like, legit opinion on shoddy snipers?
Largely, I've had fun with it, but
You bitch. You
I
fucking
can
suck up.
no,
You
I
already
can
signed the forms, didn't you? No.
I can understand where it can be frustrating. As soon as I switch to a controller though,
Yeah, nah. Like, that's a whole other conversation. Like, the inputs is a whole other conversation.
yeah, I think, um, I think they've got it down fairly well. Like I was playing with Matt earlier, and I switched to controller, and we were getting matched up with controller players. So I think they've got it thereabouts. They just need to tweak a few things, like not putting one PC player in with, 6 other controller players. But I think if you're gonna have input exclusive lobbies, then have input exclusive lobbies, not 50-50, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um,
And I think if you're gonna do 50-50, do like 2-2 of each input on each team.
yeah, or make it optional, like in a setting, like you can turn on
Yeah, you can turn on
multi-input
to play with
lobbies.
multiple input players or the same input players.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, you know how like Rocket League, right? They have their settings where it's like you can either do crossplay or you just play PC, but it still includes Epic Games and Steam players.
Hmm.
I think they need to, like, as you said, they need to tone it down so like you not only get your crossplay option, but you also get the either KBM or controller or both.
Mm. Yep.
And as I talked about, I think before we even started the podcast, I actually talked about how they should probably like lock the options mid-match.
Yeah.
Like, I get why they
Yeah.
wouldn't, because like new players would like try to get used to it, but the training grounds is there for a reason. Like, keep it enabled in the training grounds, but then whenever you're in a proper match or something, disable it so that way they're not just like keep on flicking all the time, because not only is it a disadvantage to them, but it's just an annoyance to their team and then to other people, where it's like they kind of understand your movement and then suddenly you're fucking sporadic going like
KBM.
throwing your mouse like that and then they can't hit you.
Exactly. Like, I think it's a beta. Everyone's getting used to it. Everyone's working stuff out.
Yeah.
So keep it in the beta, but maybe full release.
Yeah.
Do it similar to what Halo does. It. Lock it when you search for a game.
I think the way Halo does it is a bit wrong, because like it deliberately locks you, like, which means if you're KBM, you literally have zero choice. So
No, but if you're KBM, you can back out of like the queue and switch. But once you're in the queue, it locks you.
okay, so you're
Like you
saying they
can
should
back
do
out of
something
the
like
queue and
that.
switch. Yeah.
Okay.
So you have to be unqueued to switch inputs.
Oh yeah,
And
that'd be
then-
fair then, because like you go into pre-game lobbies as well. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's valid then.
And also a bit like another thing is like just a general improvement is like the requeue system. It's a bit like weird. Like I can't tell when I'm queued and when I'm not.
What do you mean?
Like I've been in parties before, and we've been like, um, we played a game and finished it, and you know how it does that, finding new match in like countdown system.
Mm.
If someone goes AFK and doesn't know to hit that exit match button, it sends them in. It sends the whole squad into another game.
Mm.
Um,
Well, the only
so
good thing is it sends you in it just sends you into pregame,
yeah,
which is better than sending you straight into a new game.
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, which then you can
Um,
just leave from pregame lobby, which is a lot better than being forced to pick between not doing another game or going straight into a new game.
exactly.
Yeah. So I
And
think yeah.
it's not like you're getting penalized for leaving actual games anyway.
Yeah.
So which is
I think people will have to make sure they're not leaving ranked games, because I think the
ranked
penalization will
games
be starting
definitely.
in there.
But I think they've learnt one thing from if if they learn one thing from Halo, it's not to penalize people for leaving casual games because that's fucked.
Yeah,
Um,
nah, I don't get that. The Splatoon has the same thing. That's why I had to stop playing, because where my room is, the Wi-Fi is really messy, and since the
so you
new
get
Switch dock isn't getting released separately, I still have to wait to get a LAN cable adapter. So, with the way my internet is in here, the only things that get good signal is my phone and my iPad. My iPad
yeah.
even struggles. So,
And switches are bad when you have good Wi-Fi. Like, tell me I'm wrong.
I don't know if I can.
You can't.
No, I can't.
But I have good Wi-Fi, and I'm playing my Switch in my lounge room, which is like down the hallway from my router, and I still get like shitty single. It's kind of weird.
Shitty single.
Shitty single. Nice. Good words, Jay. Too aggressive.
Alright,
It's not PG.
this really isn't PG. This podcast has never
It's
been
before
PG.
midnight. There could be kids watching.
Go the fuck to bed. Alright, we're good now. Alright,
Just cut to like the prime possum. Have you seen that?
have I seen what?
The prime possum.
The prime
Like-
possum.
You know the old classic ad that would come on. Do you even have Prime in WA?
Prime?
Yeah. Like Prime 7, the TV channel.
You mean GWN7?
What? The fuck's GWN?
Oh, wait, you know what it is? It must be named different in the other states. That might be what it
Okay.
is.
Do they have like a possum that tells you to go to bed at like 9 a.m.? 9 p.m.?
9 a.m.
9 a.m.?
Imagine that. You fucking wake up in the morning and you see a possum on
go to
your
bed.
TV with the pistol clip art saying "Go to bed" at 9 a.m. in the morning, and you're like, "Oh, I mustn't have slept that much," and then you wake up later and it's 2 p.m.
That's my life. I literally went to bed at 8 a.m. yesterday. Or today.
I at least tried to sleep through the night. Hey, I tried.
What's
I
night
tried.
time?
Huh?
What's night time?
I believe people call it. I believe people call it the time around when that thing past your curtain that's always closed is dark, but I don't know because it's always closed.
Mine's open, but I can't see anything.
Oh, I don't know
Nice. The world is ending.
then. The world is ending. That sounds like a fun time.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, back to Splitgate. So we talked about shoddy snipers. Is there anything specific you wanted to talk about
In terms of shoddy snipers or
in terms of
just
Splitgate?
something new?
Like
Damage rates on snipers. Okay. If someone's 1 centimeter away from me and I shoot them, that should be a one shot.
You know what? Nah. I actually kind of fully agree. It's a bit dog that it does 65 at full range and at close range. It's kind of
Whereas
weird.
Like a SMG does different damage. Why can't a fucking sniper?
I don't.
An AR does different damage at range.
Does
Why
it?
can't? Maybe, I don't know. No, it doesn't.
Shabated?
Rated?
I keep sliding down in my chair. I don't get how I do
At Splitgate devs,
it. At Splitgate, please fix. Thanks. Bye.
please fix damage rates. Thank you.
Thank you.
I want more one-shot kills.
You do, because you suck at the game.
I'm just sick of people tagging people for like 90 damage and dying to them.
Do I need to pull up like the clip of me owning you, for example?
No.
You don't want that to be exposed online?
No.
Are you sure?
No.
It'd get your point across.
What?
It would get your point across if I showed them.
Yeah, but like, it's I own the podcast, so
You don't own the we both do.
no, it's me.
We both do. Shut up.
I don't have working legs. This is live content.
You don't have working legs, a working Twitch channel, so TSN's all you've got.
Exactly.
Same.
Like our viewers right now is higher than my actual channel gets.
Bro, that's sad. Shoo.
It's sad, but it's true.
Shoo.
Should we do our general check-ins?
Oh, general check-ins?
Yeah, we did. Last episode. We asked how our week's been and stuff like that.
Oh, mine's been fine. How about you?
Oh, great description. Fine. One word. You know, fucking.
Fucking alright. See you, boys. Alright, Mowdy.
Oh my god.
Alright, nah. Mine's been fairly interesting. On the... I think I'm mind blank.
Cue the fuckboy face.
She's totally gonna step on me.
Cue a breakup text from me.
What? No! I hope.
Will we see Dad to cry live on live stream?
No, we're good. We're good. What is...
Why you keep hitting your table?
Can you not stand? Thanks. Sorry, I was trying to moosh it because I don't know where the static's coming from. Anyway. No, she didn't send me a breakup text. It's fine. No, when did we go? I think we went Thursday, was it? Wednesday. Fuck, how do you know?
How do I know that?
Do you know what I'm on about?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
When you went out with B.
Yeah, it was Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Wednesday, because on Thursday I went to the Dr. Reddo's. And I also went to Dave. So I went to... I went down south. In WA for the day. We went to places like Quarramup and Margaret River and stuff like that. We visited a few places out there. Even your camera's disappointed in my pronunciations with everything.
Shambles. Why am I in the frame on stream?
You have to wait for your stream. Just look at you in Discord.
I think it's working. Okay. Go on.
You're in a bit of a different spot now. Can you, like, put your camera down just a bit? There you go. That's perfect. Alright.
Hopefully it balances there.
As all things should be. Anyway. Yeah, we went down to a couple places. We went to a burger shop for lunch. We went to a chocolate factory. I'd say we had a pretty nice time, actually, except for all the fucking rain and wind. The fucking shit show of weather we've been having lately is so dog shit.
Nice.
It's just bad. Like, is
That's
it
why I
not
don't
bad
live
over
there.
there for you?
Rained today, but that's about it. It's been cold.
Yeah, it's been real cold.
Mm.
Like, I've been wearing fucking jumper. And I don't normally do that. I might need to turn on my camera in a sec, actually, because I want to change out of this into a different jacket.
Ready? Can I get a chant going in chat? Keep the camera on. Keep the camera on. Keep the camera on.
I'm not keeping the camera on. Not if I'm going to
Keep the
change.
camera on. Keep the camera
No
on.
one's going to say keep the camera on.
Spam 1 in chat.
No one's going to do that either. Jay, you don't count. Jay, you don't count. You don't count.
I think I can't.
You don't count.
I own this shit.
You don't count. You just really don't count.
No! Shit on.
Nah, I'm not getting changed then. Screw that. You know what? If I keep the camera on, I can still just walk over there and I'll be fine. Actually, no. I want to change my shirt as well. Fuck. Jay, what are you doing? Why did you start doing 2?
Just to go against the trend.
Sure. Why not?
I think this person is very deserving of VIP. Oh, we don't have VIPs unlocked yet.
No, we have
Unlucky.
to. We have to wait a bit.
I forgot the struggles of a small channel.
There's plenty of them. Yeah, my time out was actually really nice. I really appreciated the time I got to have away with her, and yeah, didn't get a
Who's
chance to
her?
fucking play Splitgate day 1. What?
Yeah. Who's her?
You know,
Oh, Jay. Yeah.
not fuck off. No, I'm talking about my girlfriend B.
Thank you for the clarification. Everyone can do that. That's fine. I just wanted to make you say it.
You little bitch. Little bitch boy. She's not in agreement. She just went.
Yeah.
Oh god. What else did I get up to? Oh yeah, nobody will give 2 shits, but I finished my Yu-Gi-Oh deck again. I did a
Nice.
couple of edits for it, and now it runs into shit like no one's business, and it's kind of funny. It does brick some of the times, but besides that, it's actually pretty good. I have some stuff ready to sell, and hopefully I'll get some good moolah out of that. I'll put that towards my life savings, so I'll put that towards like a car and some lessons and getting my license and stuff. I ate some cheesels.
Now he's just gonna go through the food he ate all week.
I ate some chocolate.
My list isn't that long.
Hey, have you tried the Hungry Jack's barista menu yet?
Nope.
Oh my god, the iced chocolate is so good. I had it today. It's actually really nice.
At least I don't get frappes from Macca's and then get food from a completely different restaurant. At Miss Dudster.
Directing your fire at her now, are you?
Yeah.
Just wait for her to just block you on Snapchat now. You actually go to check your phone.
Stop hating. I'm not hating. I'm just saying, like, you know.
You are hating.
I would never hate.
You would.
Not at all, bruh.
Jay. Get
Huh?
off your phone.
Sorry.
I can't. I'm in. I can't. I can't admin. I can't add admins.
What the fuck are you doing?
I'm trying to add. I'm trying to add P as an admin, and I can't do it.
An admin
What?
on what?
Huh?
An admin on what?
No, I'm mod. Sorry, a mod on the Twitch channel. On the TSN Twitch channel. What's so confusing about that sentence?
You guys ever just talk to your friend and be like,
What do you mean?
only the channel owner can do that?
I thought admins could do it.
Nope.
Well, I at least thought editors could do it. I remember that being a thing at one point. Can you just add her as a mod, please, and thank you, and let's just fucking move on. Right, well, besides that, not a lot else has really happened through this week. I'm starting TAFE next week. I'm starting a new course. It'll go from Tuesday to Wednesday from 8 to 3:45, I think it is.
That's a long day.
Well, gotta do what you gotta do. And
Yeah.
basically I'll be going through that for the next 4 to 5 months. See how I go with that. And that's basically it from... Oh, yeah, I might also be selling my PC at some point.
Why?
Because I found out there's almost zero way I can get Windows 11. So I'm gonna sell it and go get a PC that does Windows 11.
Did you watch the Linus video?
Yes. I know I could probably run it, but I just want to get hardware that's up to date anyway, just so I don't have to tinker with it too much.
Yeah, fair.
Because the other thing is, I don't know if my motherboard even has it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I can't remember if my CPU has it. Has... What was it? TPM or TMP? One of the two.
TMP.
TMP, I swear. Anyway,
What do you yawn like you're sneezing? It's like... Yeah.
okay. Alright, you go. How's your week been, buddy?
Do you want my honest answer or you want me to lie?
Whichever one won't get us in trouble.
Oh, it's been great.
No, it has not. You can be
overall,
I'd say, because I feel like I know most of the answer, you can be semi-honest, but don't go into too much detail.
I mean, overall, it's been alright. Like, I'm in a fairly average mental spot at the moment. So waking up is difficult, getting out of bed is difficult, all that normal stuff. Or normal if you have depression. But this guy just doesn't listen to me talk. It's great.
Nah, I got you through my speakers.
Oh, you're lying.
I'm not lying.
Really? So if I spoke quietly, you'd still hear me?
Huh?
So if I spoke quietly, you'd still hear me?
Barely, but that's mainly because I have my speakers low.
Or I'm still through your headphones and...
No, you're through my speakers. Can you go on with what you were saying? Because I want to go
Okay.
get my water.
So yeah, I've been in a fairly average mental spot, so waking up and getting out of bed is difficult. But I met some new people this week, which has been good. doing different things to um, change how I'm feeling a little bit, which has been okay. Um, and if we're honest, like there's almost 0 point um feeling like shit because it does the opposite of what you want to do. Um, but it's still okay to feel like that, I guess. Um, my new 100 Thieves stuff came this week, which I've been having fun walking around in at home because I'm too scared to go outside in it. Um, because it's very valuable to me.
Alright, I'm gonna pause you real quick. I've got you up on my phone while I go grab some water, so I'll still be able to hear.
All good. Now I can take over the podcast, and he won't even know. So let's do that. What do you guys want to see? You want to see some Splitgate? Because we can do that. I'm kidding. But like, I think where I've been for most of it is um fairly average, but I've had worse weeks in my life. Actually, I'm trying to think. Was that Monday this week? I think I had a funeral on Monday. Well, that's rough. That is rough. Unlucky. So I had a fairly shit week. um, yeah, one of the hardest days of my life on Monday. So I kind of forgot that was this week, to be honest. Um, it's all sort of been a blur from then on. Um, yeah, Monday was tough. Tuesday was tough. Wednesday was tough. Thursday was more tough. And today was less tough than yesterday, which is progress. So, um, yeah, I've met some new people this week. Um, had some fun with them, so that's a positive. Yeah. Welcome to the deep mind of Jay. The side that no one ever sees online. Well, if you follow me on Twitter, you probably see it regularly. But
Nice. How you
what's
holding
next,
up
boss?
with the stuff that happened on Monday?
Uh, I mean, it's always tough. Like, I think I can go into it a little bit. Um,
I mean, that's totally up to you.
I mean, the person that I lost was my great nan, which I suppose, you know, not a lot of people are close to their great relatives. But
Or even
I
have them, for
always,
instance.
or even have, I'm very lucky to have at least one, or have had at least one for a
Mm.
majority of my life. Um, but, you I always called her nan, because I still have my two other nans, but she was almost like a third uh, grandparent, really. Um, yeah, she was like 92, 93, or something like that. Um, and her death wasn't unexpected. Like we saw it coming pretty much. Um, because old age and stuff like that. So it was fairly natural, which I suppose is a good thing,
Mm.
um, for for processing it and stuff like that, because at least it wasn't something horrible.
Yeah.
Um,
It was just like,
sh- Stuff happens, really. You
yeah.
know, that's the circle of life. That's how life works. Um,
Well, that's the unfortunate way of life working.
exactly. I think, it was always going to be a tough day, and you know, days at that cemetery in particular are always tough because I have a fair few relatives there, which it's good for you get to go visit their graves and stuff like that, which is always pleasant but like bittersweet sort of thing. Um, because we're not over there often, especially with COVID and stuff.
Yeah.
But um, yeah, I don't mean to bring down the vibe of the podcast or anything, but
No,
um,
it's fine. If you wanted to speak about it, you just speak about
yeah, Monday was a tough one, and it kind of spiraled on from there. But just got to keep my head up, I guess, and
it. Quick question
keep working.
actually.
Mm.
You know how you made the tweet about people talking about people with nail polish, right? Did
Yeah.
that happen at the funeral,
Um,
or is that something you don't want to talk about either?
I could talk about it. I think it's important to talk about. I mean, I tweeted about it, so obviously I'm comfortable
Well, well, you
going
didn't
positive.
really go into full
Going positive.
detail about it, but
Um,
oh yeah, I need it written
I
down
think
actually.
from an older generation, like even my mum and dad, um, and they're always very supportive, and I love them very much. Before I say anything that's semi borderline getting me disowned, but I love them very much, and they're always very supportive of everything I do. Um, and I think they sometimes the older generation say things without really thinking about how the younger generation can take them. Um, because in you forget in that generation, you know, things like progressive things like homosexuality, stuff like that wasn't accepted or wasn't around as much.
Mm.
Um, so comments can be made now that, especially from an older generation, may seem, you know, I, you know, I, that would be accepted in my generation, but in this generation, well, a lot of things aren't, you know, accepted. Um, especially when you say them out loud. Um, but I think it was sort of a couple of older relatives that said, "Oh, what'd you do that for?" type of thing. Like, why'd you do that? Um, and they sort of do it with this tone that's like,
It's
"You
like kind
you
of like
look
a
weird."
tone of almost disgust sometimes.
Yeah, yeah. And I've
Like,
had that from my parents and stuff like that. So it's been a big, um, it's almost been a baptism of fire, and I sort of brought it on myself because I knew that that was gonna happen when I did it. Um, but I think it's what I need. I think I need to start taking things on the chin. Um, and things are easier to take on the chin from relatives than they are from random people.
mm,
From my perspective, at least. Like, I can take things said by my dad or my mom easier than I can take things said by a stranger.
mm,
Um, because I can have a discussion with my mum and dad, whereas a stranger, they can just say things and then leave chat or leave wherever you're speaking to them. Um, but yeah, it's kind of been a baptism of fire for me, and there have been a lot of people that have supported it, and a lot of people that have still looked sideways at me, but said, "Good on you." Um, and I've spoken about this, the nail thing with um, people around me. My therapist. I think I'm allowed to say that I'm seeing a therapist. Um,
I don't think that's illegal to say that.
no, I think it's a very important thing to publicize because more of us need to do it.
Yo, do you see someone privately or do you go to like someone public?
I think she's private. Could be wrong.
Are you covered with
Um,
healthcare?
yeah,
Bastard.
because I'm crippled. Um, I'm kidding.
I'm mentally crippled and I don't get covered. I'm sad.
Yeah, it's a
That's a whole
it's a,
shabockle where I'm pretty sure
it's
we're
a
not actually allowed to
whole
talk
it's
about.
a whole different world.
Yeah.
But yeah, I am seeing a therapist and I have talked about it with them. And it's almost like because I have a disability, people already look at me like I'm different, right? So this was a thing, and we talk about a lot about control, um, because a lot of anxiety, a lot of depression come about when we have things in our lives that we can't control. So we stress about, we get anxious about, and we get sad about. But this was the thing that I could control. I could control the color. I could control the number of nails that I painted. I could control how obvious it was. I could control if I wanted to hide it, if I didn't want to hide it. So people were already looking at me because I was different for something I couldn't control. So they might as well look at me because I'm different because of something I can control. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um, so it was kind of like I want to control something that people look at me for. Um, and it wasn't an intention thing. It was like I just want to control a little bit of the attention that I'm already getting
Mm.
for something that I can't control. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
Um, yeah, it's a bit deep, but yeah, that's the rationale behind it, I guess.
Also, just so people are clear that are watching this in the future, I'm painted nails gang. I love it. I originally had all black and then my index blue.
mm,
But now I've gone all for like a navy or steel bluish. It doesn't show up properly on camera, but that's what I've got. It looks fucked because my nails been growing, so I got to
yeah,
redo them. I think that's
yeah, I
kind of
need
the
to redo
shitty
mine
thing.
too.
It's like when your nails grow, it's not at the top. It's not at the top it
Yeah,
changes. It goes at the bottom.
yeah,
It's so annoying. Why
yeah. I
can't we
gotta
just be
redo mine as
normal?
well. um, and the original thing before that whole rationale behind it was Youngblood. I'm not sure if you listened to
Yeah,
Youngblood
yeah, yeah,
or
100%.
he in a lot of photographs of him has black nails. So that was kind of where I got the idea from. But then I could flip it into this story about control and stuff like that. Um, but his whole community is called the Black Hearts Club, right?
Mm.
And he constantly speaks about Youngblood, which is obviously him, but he obviously speaks about Youngblood not being him, but being this idea that anyone that's different isn't really different. You know what I mean? Like you should be allowed to be who you want to be, um, and wear what you want to wear, paint your nails whatever fucking color you want to paint them. Um, you know, and he writes a lot about trans, you know, stuff like that, trans rights,
Mm.
um, LGBTQI plus. I never get the acronym right, but
LGBTQIAHP plus.
thank you.
I
Because I never get it right.
never know how
Um,
to have my bloody.
But yeah, he writes a lot of songs about that, and I just, you know, obviously I support that community and I support everything it's about. And I support Youngblood for, you know, making a difference for people that are different, in whatever way they are different. Um, and for me, my differences are obvious,
Mm.
but for some other people, the differences might not be as obvious.
No.
Um, and being a part of a community like that, it screams I'm different, but it screams I'm different in a good way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, you're screaming I'm different, but you're around people that are also screaming I'm different. Um, yeah. So that's my Youngblood rant. Over. I could talk about Youngblood for hours, but
I'd rather
um,
go make your own fucking podcast. Nah, I think there's like a really weird shabockle, like a really weird conversation about, especially guys with nail with nail polish.
Mm.
I think that's really a thing that is so dumb to bring up these days. Like,
Especially in
Co-
our world.
hold on. Compare me having nail polish to Harry Styles pulling off a whole fucking dress.
Yep.
Notice how I say pulling off, because he looks good in it. Like,
Yeah, he does.
hello?
Yeah.
Like, there
Like,
is.
especially in today's world.
It's. I feel like it's not. It's not only like the older generation that just doesn't get why we do it. Like, I do this because I think it looks nice on me. I want it to, like, you know, some people even use nail polish to prevent themselves from chewing on their nails, which is another benefit. And then just having color on your hands, adding some color to you is just a whole other benefit and other things like that. Although maintenance does give it a massive fucking downfall. But
Like, I wish they'd just stay fucking painted. Like, fuck me.
yeah, it's fucking annoying. Like, I have to buy a whole damn bottle of nail polish and then a whole massive fucking bottle of nail polish remover for like a quarter of that bottle's worth of nail polish.
Like, why can't we do character customization before we're born and have it be permanent? Like, fuck me.
Why can't I just pick my hair color? I mean,
Exactly.
and the god's like, well, you can, but like, have fun.
I want to pick my skateboard's deck, man. Like, come on.
I don't want that fucking Ben 10 glow in the dark wheel shit. Give me a fucking birdhouse deck, mate.
Yeah, I think it's a very small thing. But as I said in the tweet, like these days, we talk a lot about self-expression, but when we see it in people we don't want to see it in, we shoot it in the foot. You know what I'm saying?
Like, for instance, it's like why, you know, I'm gonna go public about this. I used to want to cross dress when I was younger. Like,
Bro.
I had a phase. I had a phase where like I wasn't comfortable in what I was wearing, and I was like, is it 'cause like I don't want to wear this? Is it 'cause I want to wear different clothing? Like, what's going on? And like, I questioned myself hard enough, and then I was like, I could have done something about it, but I chose not to because of the whole issue with, like, especially men dressing different. Not everyone's okay with that. And whenever someone's not okay with that, that gets bloated and shot out of perspective. Like, if I was to wear, like, if I was to wear women's sweatpants, which, mind you, fucking comfortable as hell. I don't know why they make guy ones like that. Like, come on. But, like...
Bro, you have no idea how many times I've walked into JJ's and been like, Mum, I know they're girls' clothes, but hear me out for a second. and then she's like, you're not wearing those. And I'm like, why?
'Cause they're girls' clothes. But look, like, look,
It's 2021.
that says that says it's a woman's piece of clothing on a tag. Why can't, like, there's a lot of really cool shirts in JJ's that only get printed as
Exactly.
female shirts.
Exactly,
Like-
and that's what the argument was about. Because they did you know, Riverdale. Have you ever watched Riverdale?
Yes, I only watched like the first 2 episodes.
You know, like the Southside Serpents. Have you heard about them?
I've seen it everywhere in JJ's. Okay.
They do this shirt, and it's only in women's, which is weird because there's only like 2 women in the gang. It's like what?
I don't think that's the reason why they only made it for females. I think they made it
But that's
because
like
the
saying
fan
only
base is mainly females.
That's like saying only women can be fans of Riverdale.
I mean, I don't want to be part of the problem, but like,
Part of the problem already.
I mean, to be fair, I love some fucking Billie Eilish t-shirts, but nope.
Bro. Same. Also, what if, like, your favorite musician only has shirts left in female sizes, but the male sizes are sold out? I should be allowed to buy women's because I want the shirt.
No, hold.
Like, I
I
think,
think we need to go on a whole shabockle about like guys wearing women's clothes. It should be a thing that's okay. Like,
and I
on
think it is
God,
a
like
thing that's
fucking
okay. I think
sweatpants are
it is a
so
thing that's
comfy. Let me
yep.
wear them. Like, literally, let me duck down to Kmart and buy like a pack of 6 of them.
Like,
Like,
I think it is a thing that's
shit.
okay.
What?
It is a thing that's okay because anyone in this generation should be okay with that. And unfortunately, that's not the reality, but it should be.
It really
Um,
should be.
and you can be on one of two sides of this argument, and we could get hate for this, but fuck it. You know? Like, anyone should be allowed to be anyone.
Yeah.
Um, and if people say you're weird, then just say it's my favorite song title because Youngblood does a song called Weird. Um,
Ludwig 7.
or slash. Um,
I thought it was '07.
yeah, but it used to be or slash when you're waving. Um, but now
Okay.
it's 07.
Yeah, '07
Um,
for like.
um, yeah. I
You know what? If
think
you no. Okay, right now, right here, right now, we need to answer this question. If you had to pick any piece of women's clothing that you were allowed to just buy whenever the fuck you wanted, whether it was for comfort, looks, or anything, pick one bit of clothing that is technically for women's that you would want right now.
shirts.
Okay.
I think like the the different cut of women's shirts and like the variety of cuts that they do, like you can style yourself in so many different ways. Um, like, and I think there's another point to be made here,
Mm.
and I don't know if you want me to get onto it, but
I'll go on because my answer was going to be sweatpants. If it wasn't
guys
apparent.
should guys should be allowed to message females and tell them they look good without wanting to date them. Okay?
Wait,
Does that sound
run that one
creepy?
more time. I kind of blanked out.
If I message a girl and she's like posted on Instagram story or posted an Instagram photo and I comment or like reply to the story saying, "Oh my god, you know, you look so pretty in this." I should be allowed to do that without having any attraction to that person.
You know what? I kind of have a standpoint, but like I'm
I
with
mean,
you.
if
I'm
you're
with you if
if
you're single. Full on with you.
yeah, if you have a girlfriend, then obviously, like,
Obviously, there's boundaries.
but if I'm a single guy, I've been a single guy for a long time, and the girl in question, I have been friends with for a long time. Um,
God, my eyes feel weird.
and I know that, you know, we'll never be that way. Um, but I should be allowed to message her and be like, "Oh my god, you know, how can you be so pretty?" without being
Are you
attracted to that
talking to
person.
Piano?
Yes,
Are you messaging her without my consent? Hello?
absolutely.
You motherfucker.
You should see some of the private DMs.
You're an. I fucking hate you.
You really think I'd do that to you?
Probably.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, see?
I'm kidding. It's a love triangle.
I'm fully aware.
A,
Anyway.
you get no love, and B gets all the love.
Yeah, because if I started posting outfits, no one would give a shit.
I'd tell you look pretty.
You wouldn't.
I would.
You
On
wouldn't.
like 4 old accounts.
Yeah,
And the
you
TSN
you
account.
would never tell me.
I just use the TSN account. Log into the TSN Instagram, be like, "OMG, you look so pretty."
Even if I just post a photo of me in like a white t-shirt and just shorts.
Yeah.
Nice.
Especially if the white t-shirt's wet.
Fucking hell.
Titties. Kidding. Kidding. Don't cancel me, please. Thanks.
Jay
Love you.
is a fucking little bitch. He's a itty bitty bitch. Oh god. Nah, you know what? What would you say? You know what? Because I'm in a relationship. I'm not really in a ways to really talk about this or answer the question myself.
No, I figured you'd be like that.
But anyway,
Oh, it's just a zipper question. Okay.
it's just a question.
Okay.
Like, if would you ever go up to your partner and just say, "Hey, can I like just borrow your pants or something for a minute?"
Yep.
Oh, well, that was
Are you,
easy.
are you telling me you haven't done that?
No, I actually did it a bit ago. Like, again, the sweatpants thing. I borrowed a sweatpants just so I could go to the fucking toilet.
Yeah, 100%. Like, I'd be like, if females are allowed to borrow my hoodies, I should be allowed to borrow an item of their clothing.
As long as it's not weird.
Exactly. No bras, none of that.
Yeah,
But-
just explicitly obvious. Even
but
though, unfortunately, I
outer
think I could
outer
fit in a
layers
bra.
of clothing.
I was just about to say, even though I think I unfortunately fit in a bra.
Can we test that?
No, I don't want to.
At Miss
I'm-
Dudster.
No, I'm way too conscious about them.
I want to see video proof.
Oh, no, you're not seeing video proof of that. I'm not doing that.
Has to be pink as well. I'm going when I come to WA. She said done.
No! Why are
No,
you
when I-
siding with him?
When I come to WA, we're going to bras and things, and I'm buying you a pink bra.
Why?
Because I want to see
You know
it.
what? Good luck, because the one over here has shit all.
Oh. I'll just order one on Amazon.
Just order it on the website.
Just give me your address.
No.
Pink bra on the way. We are way too non-PG for the internet.
Non 2 PG for what?
We are non-PG for the internet.
Yeah, 100%.
Why is my controller on? Oh, because it's plugged into my PC. Okay.
What are you getting on your Xbox?
No, I looked at my controller and it was like on. I was like,
You know what?
what?
Do we want to talk about this a little bit more?
Yes.
Well, alright, what do you want to add to it?
I think. Okay. Regardless of. So say you're in Dudster's situation, okay? You got a partner, you know,
Oh no.
she's, she's B, okay?
Duh!
If you, okay, this is coming from a guy.
Just
Who's
ask the
been-
question!
This is coming from a guy who's been single for 5 years. But if you don't tell your girl she's pretty at least once a day, I'm done.
I do, though.
I know you do, but there are guys that don't.
You know what? Nah, I'm gonna have a debate here. I think guys really need to like buckle down on people that like I'm sorry, but this is gonna attack her and this is gonna make her feel kind of bad, maybe. But like, I don't mean it to attack you. But you need to stop not letting us compliment you,
Yes.
please, because it makes us think you don't want us to compliment you. Because like sometimes I would say something. You kind of just go, no, I don't. And then you go against me. And then I'm like, well, I don't know what to say besides what has already been said. Which I believe is true. And you look pretty as fuck. And I want you in my bed right now. However, it's very unfair when it gets thrown back at me with a fist to the
I've
face.
still plugged in. I tried to walk away from the setup.
What are you doing?
She just added the bed part, and I wanted to walk away.
Why?
Because I'm jealous. I'm kidding.
It could just mean to go to fucking bed and just cuddle.
Okay, she's definitely left the stream by now.
That's all it means. See, this is what's wrong with you.
She's left the stream.
This
I
is
guarantee.
this is what is wrong. I just say, be in bed with me. That's it. No contracts. Just be in bed with me. I don't mean to pound me. It's not what I mean. It's not what I mean.
Sure.
Jay, you're the one that wants to be pounded 24/7.
Absolutely.
Did you even get what I said?
Yep.
What did I say?
I want to be pounded 24/7.
Fucking Christ.
But all girls, okay. If you stop me from complimenting you, I'll fight you.
You probably shouldn't. That's kind of a bad thing to say.
With pillows. Okay? Not with harmful things.
Now I'm concerned. Because fight you with pillows can... Yeah, he did admit that. Yeah.
Who did I admit what?
You admitted to the pounding thing.
What? Is she messaging you right now?
Yeah.
We need a group chat.
No, we don't.
We do.
We don't.
It will be done.
It won't. You can make the group chat. I'm not talking in it. You're literally gonna make a love triangle group chat on fucking Snapchat.
Yep.
I'm not going. I'm not doing it.
That's the. That's in the add friends. Okay. That's the.
Why are you an ad friend?
I don't know. Chat with group. Hi.
Fuck off. Oh, you fucking did. Put your phone down.
Love triangle.
Put your phone down. Jay,
Done.
put your phone down or the episode's
Okay.
cancelled. Actually, to be
The
fair,
group
with
chat
the way
is-
we've been talking, it's already been cancelled.
Yep. Hashtag cancel TSN is trending.
Imagine that. The only thing that gets fucking viral from TSN is TSN cancelled.
Hashtag TSN the party's over.
Alright, you know what? I'm gonna just say one thing, and one thing only. Guys, listen, right? If you're with someone, regardless of gender, right? And your partner doesn't want to do anything, just don't do anything. Just lay down with them. Just chill. Like, come on. You don't need to, like, think of something to do. If you just want to chill, you chill. You want to
Yeah.
snuggle. That's it. There's no reason to add to it if you don't feel like you want to. If you enjoy just the company, then the company's enough, and I don't think that they need to explain that.
I think you're absolutely right. Like I can vouch for it. Like I have a real life friend who I go to see a lot. She's female. She has a
so it's not
boyfriend.
me. Okay.
She has a boyfriend.
Oh, okay. So now you're talking about B. Okay.
Yes. And sometimes we snuggle, but when he comes home, I have to hide in the corner. I'm kidding. No, but she is there for me a lot. when I need her, and we catch up often in real life, and often we'll be just on TikTok, um, but in the same room. So sometimes the company is enough.
I can vouch.
Just being in the same room with someone makes you feel better. Um, so yeah, I can definitely vouch for what Dutch is saying at the moment. As he gets a breakup text from B because
Because I'm getting too real.
she's been cheating on him with me. But moving on. Um,
Because the one pounding you was me, apparently.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing it virtually. Like, watch
You want to do
this.
it tomorrow? Tomorrow night?
No, I'm kidding.
I'm depressed. No one's text back in the love triangle.
Well, I wonder why, because one of them's here.
Yeah, but where's B?
Probably in chat.
Can't be. You you want to text back. If I send feed pics in the group chat,
We'll both leave. No questions. No further questions, Your Honor.
You don't have a non-working foot fetish?
What?
Because my feet don't work. You don't have a non-working
No. What? No. What the fuck? I didn't realize what you meant by not working. I thought you meant like, do you have a foot fetish, but it's like a on-off switch and it just doesn't work.
What the fuck?
I didn't know what you meant. All right, you know what? Should we move on?
I think we should.
I think we should, considering we haven't talked about the new Elgato stuff that got announced. Why?
Is anyone else giggling at the fact how we went from fetishes to Elgato? But okay.
Look, it's just something we needed to talk about because, like, that was another announcement that happened at like 1 a.m. this morning out of everything else.
Yeah.
So
We
I don't know. Do you want to go?
You go.
No. You go. You seem very
Okay.
eager to.
The one thing that I'm excited about is to see what the webcam can do, because we don't really have many details that I've seen, unless Harris has done a video on it.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, have you not seen it?
I have not seen it.
Well, okay, so we're just going to move on from that and go to me talking about it because I've seen the video.
Nice.
Well, I've seen both videos. I've seen the videos on the webcam and also the XLR interface, which...
That looks bog.
It looks so clean. And the best part about it is it makes your XLR microphone into basically an Elgato wave mic because it comes with all the software improvements and everything.
Nice.
And also, we got confirmation from Harris talking to Elgato. We're getting VSTs as well. So we're going to get audio effects and everything as well.
Nice.
Which I'm pretty excited about that. So I think I might cop that, honestly, purely because, like, this box thing that I've got at the moment, it's a bucket of shit. Purely because, like, I'm only ever gonna use it for my podcast because, like, that's the only thing I have that connects to XLR microphones.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, just for streaming, considering I'm pretty sure it's grounded as well, I'd rather something that's grounded and won't cause interference if I put my fucking phone on it. Which, no, that's a serious issue I have with my current, like, what? Give it a minute. Can you hear those small, like, noises?
Yep. Only when you speak, though. You have to speak for me to hear it. Yep.
Yeah, so it's just bad. Yeah, it's just bad. So hopefully I don't know if it is grounded, but hopefully it is, so that way it doesn't cause the interference. Because, like, normally I'll have my phone right here, either for, like, chat or if I just have it because I'm messaging B. And it's just annoying because, like, as soon as I hear it in my headphones, because I do audio monitoring now, since it's 1-to-1, I'm like, nah, I can't do it. And I just have to fucking throw it on the corner of my desk where I won't be able to hear it properly. But no, hopefully the new, what is it called? The Wave XLR, I think it's called.
Yeah, I think so.
Hopefully it works. And
But
I like
perhaps the poggest of announcements: skins for the Stream Deck, bro. Who wanted that?
Harris. He already made his own skin for
God damn it, Harris.
it. Nah, like, oh, it looks so good. Like, honestly, it will look so clean when you have a full Elgato setup. Like,
Yeah.
I can imagine that's why they've done it all. Because, like, now they basically have the whole streamer setup in one.
Yeah.
So, like, they have the wave mic, they have a mic stand, they have a new camera, they have the capture cards. They have everything, and then when you want to upgrade, they've got they have the, what is it, Wave XLR, and then they've also got the Cam Link, and they've got their 4K options. They got the mobile capture card options as well. Like, they're covering a lot of things, and even like the small things, like well, I can't say small because green screen isn't small, and like the sound panels, which you can't even get in Australia because I haven't found them anywhere.
None either.
Because I was gonna get them, honestly, because like I have a perfect spot right here where all my sound is bouncing onto first, which I think would be great to just press onto there and it just fizzles out.
Disperses. Yeah. This is a question that I have about the boom arm specifically,
Mm.
and I'm not sure if anyone's covered it, and if I'm behind the times, I'm sorry. But is the Elgato boom arm compatible with things like the Yeti?
Yeah. It's. I'm pretty sure they've said like it supports most things with standard mounting stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
I desperately need a boom arm because watch this. Wait. Watch it. Watch this.
I'm watching
Hold on.
on Discord.
And I can figure out my directions. If I tighten that to any looser than it is now, it just... If it's any looser than maximum tightness, it just falls. So, you know, and sometimes it falls backwards,
That's fun.
which is not great.
No.
But that's because I'm a dickhead.
Great. Good to know, Jay.
To be honest, I could just put long screws in it and screw it in place, but that's no fun.
You know, would you actually consider shifting to XLR if you got the new arm?
Oh, absolutely. I think it's like the next step for my setup.
Yeah.
Like I have a webcam, I have a capture card, I have a keyboard, I have a mouse. The next
plenty
thing for
monitors.
me is plenty monitors up there. But the next thing for me is upgraded audio. I am a little bit behind the times with audio. I'm still on USB audio, obviously with the Blue Yeti. So if I can get to XLR and get like a Rode mic or even a Wave or something like that, and
Or even I can
combine it
just
with
send you,
XLR.
because I've got two of these.
Oh, you have?
I can snap you a third one because they're like dirt cheap and they're pretty good. I can send you
Yeah,
one
you
of these
sound
if you want.
beautiful.
No, like
that'd
they're
be
like
good.
pretty warm for. Well, they're warm but kind of high in treble. But honestly, I like
Yeah.
them. And plus, if you don't like our sounds, you can always EQ them with VSTs and OBS.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. If you want, I could literally just if you want to send me some money, I'll go buy one from here because we've got plenty in our store. I could just buy one
Yeah,
from
cool.
here and ship it off to you. Or if you ever end up coming here, it'll be sitting there ready.
Cool.
Or I can just
Sounds good.
borrow it for mine. I mean, you got plenty of
Okay.
options because, like, we have a pretty big JB Hi-Fi and stuff. So
Yeah.
wherever you want
I
it.
can just unplug yours from your current setup and sneak it in my suitcase. And you'll never notice it's gone. And
You
so
know,
you
I
guys
know
said,
exactly where my other one is, right?
oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, in my suitcase.
You're gonna steal bottles. I'll have to go back to my fucking snowball. You know what? To be fair, my snowball didn't sound that bad, did it?
No.
I mean, except for the
Wait.
fact that this just sounds better.
Can you see? Can you see the confusion on my face?
Why do you have confusion on your face?
I thought you sent Magus your snowball,
No.
but it must have been somebody else.
No, it wasn't mine. I was telling him that the snowball was a decent mic. I never sent him mine.
Nice.
I think he got offered from like Arctic or something. I can't remember.
I might have been Mito.
Yeah, I think it might have been him actually. I don't know. Look, who
He got a
cares?
Yeti today.
Not me.
Um.
It wasn't what we're talking about. What we're talking about is upgrading your setup.
Yes, exactly. I would like to go to XLR.
100%. I just think there's way too many benefits to just not consider it.
One thing that I would like to see is Blue, right? Blue microphones. Do they have an XLR mic?
Yeah, the one Harris has is XLR, but it's like $5,000.
Is it a Blue mic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see if Blue is anything.
Like they have entry. They're pretty much. If you talk to anyone that's been around for a while, and you talk about entry level USB microphones, the Blue Yeti and the Blue Snowball are the two things that they will point you at.
Yeah.
I would like to see an entry level XLR mic from Blue, because we all know about Harris's mic. It's really expensive, and
Yeah.
he's a partnered streamer. Or was a partnered streamer until he. Don't get me started on that. But yeah,
Oh no, the Yeti Pro's XLR.
the Yeti Pro.
Yep. Because it's got USB and XLR.
It has both.
Yeah.
I was just about to say I would like to see XLR on the Yeti.
Well, I mean, that's the whole problem though. It's the Yeti still. It just has XLR. I don't know if it'd be much better.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, going for full-on XLR stuff, I think is just a better idea all around.
Yeah, I would agree.
Like, this thing, I don't think is XLR either. Is it?
I
Nope.
think we did this last episode. We were like online shopping for like 20 minutes.
What were we getting last time?
Wasn't it like cordial in a can or something like that?
Cordial in a can?
Were we talking about how Coddy's made carbonated versions of their cordial? I don't know. I have to go back to the VOD.
I don't think we ever talked about that, did we?
I feel like we need to.
We are not shifting to that. We are not shifting to that.
I mean, we already went from finishes to Elgato, so I think the harshness of transition is gone.
No. Hold on. Okay, so I found the Spark, which that one's XLR. And the Bluebird one. The Bluebird goes for $650. Or the Spark goes for $298.
That's better.
I mean, who knows if it sounds better?
How much is your mic?
$50.
Nice.
Let me check the AB Hi-Fi. Gotta go products. Then I gotta go. It's for some reason. It's under. I think it's under music.
Because
No, it's not.
it's
Headphone
like a
speakers and
singing
audio.
microphone, isn't it?
There you go. DJ gear. No. Musical instruments. No. Audio accessories. Nope. Shit. Microphones. There we go. Microphones.
Why don't you just search the name of the mic?
Because I can't remember the name of the mic.
That's great.
Yeah. Okay. Just let me flick down a little bit because I recognize it. I recognize the price of it. Price. No. Sort by price, load of high. Yep. Samsung Q7, $48. Yeah.
That's nuts.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the cheapest one they've got.
Fair.
Just looking more into this. You don't exactly have many better options. Nope. Still going. Oh yeah. Oh no. There's the Audio Technica AT 2020. Oh wait, no, that's USB, isn't it? That's not XLR, is it?
$50 is pretty good for XLR.
Nah. Okay. So the microphone in that bundle's USB, so that's not even that good. What the fuck? There's a fucking Blue Yeti and Logitech Streamcam bundle for 400. Harris Heller already threw that under the ground and fucking beat the living shit out of it. I don't think anyone wants it.
There are people. Can we just point out that there are people in this universe that don't watch Harris and have bought a Streamcam?
I don't like
Those
knowing
poor
we
people,
live in
man.
that sort of world.
Those poor people.
Yeah, they're like, they see all the like all of the what do you
Marketing.
call it? All the marketing for it, and like it all looks pretty and shit. Like
And
the
then they
camera
bring it
quality
home.
looks great and it looks wide, and then they get it, and then it's garbage.
They
I mean,
bring
to
it
be
home.
fair, we both made the same mistake because we have Logitech cameras.
No, but the C920 was like.
It was pretty
Back
good
when
for
I-
the time. For the time, it was
Yeah.
good. Except the
Back when I
Streamcam
first
just
got a webcam.
the Streamcam was just more expensive for the same thing.
Exactly. But worse.
Yeah, that's why I'm actually happy that the Streamcam is not Streamcam. What's Elgato's one's called? I think it is called Streamcam, isn't it?
No.
Yeah,
Is
look.
it? Please don't say that it is.
That'd be fucking great. Facecam, that's the one.
Oh wow, what an original name. Wait,
Oh my
I
god.
gotta get my sponsor placement.
I just
Hold on.
realized something.
What?
They have wall mount stuff as well. You can wall mount your camera.
No way.
You can. They
You know
have
how
wall
game
mount.
changing that would be for me?
That'd be great if you didn't
Spon-
live in a rental like me.
Sponsor.
Please sponsor us. Elgato, sponsor all of TSN. But just me and Joe.
Yes.
Oh my god,
Just the
they have
fans.
two different wave arms. They have the wave mic arm, which is like a fully extendable and like adjustable one. But then they have a wave mic arm LP, which is like a low profile one, which fits underneath your monitors.
Nice.
That looks so cool.
Do you like my sponsorship strategy?
Huh?
Do you like my sponsorship strategy?
What's that?
I'm holding a bottle of Mountain Dew next to my face.
No, because we don't get anything out of it.
Yeah, we do.
What do we get?
What if Mountain Dew was like, yo, we saw that dude holding a bottle about.
I don't think Mountain Dew, a multi-million-dollar drink company, would be looking into Twitch streams and YouTube VOD videos of a small ass 50 Discord member community channel talking about foot fetishes,
Well, when you put it
women's
like that.
clothes, and an indie game that was in pre-beta.
When you put it like that, we're never gonna get sponsors.
Yeah, I'm kind of running my own company into the ground. Hey, look, freedom of speech, am I right, boys?
Yep.
Look, Elgato, I love you and all, but fuck me, can you bring some of your shit over here? Like,
Oh.
can you actually sell your sound panels over here? That would be great. Thank you. Goodbye.
It's about the only thing they don't sell over here.
I don't know why. It's so weird. Like, I would love to have a full-on Elgato setup for, like, a music production stream. Like, I
Yeah.
feel like that would be so good for me. And I think you can double the wave mic arm as, like, a camera stand, I think.
Nice.
I think. I could be wrong. Fuck me. The Elgato is just doing so good, honestly. Like, they really know what they're doing.
Kind of like us.
In what ways?
We know what we're doing. Sometimes.
No.
I couldn't tell if you were watching a video or.
No, I was disappointed in you lying to everyone.
I'm not lying.
You are. Oh my god.
I don't fucking lie.
You do.
When?
It's your thing.
I don't lie.
You do.
At Miss Dunster, have I ever lied to you?
I'm pretty sure she couldn't hear that.
At Miss Dunster, have I ever lied to you? Because Dunster thinks I've lied to him.
No, I'm saying you just lied to everyone.
I don't lie to anyone.
You lie to everyone.
When?
All the time.
Name one time.
All the time.
Nope. Can't
Yep.
even name one.
Yeah, I can only name one.
Nope.
Right, it was like about a minute ago now when you were talking.
Nice.
Alright, jeez, it's been an hour 42 now.
And we're still just as boring as ever.
Let's go.
Gang gang.
No one has said that for such a long time now. Gang gang. Let's go. Anyway, Jay, is there anything quick you want to bring up maybe? That won't get us banned by most people on Twitter.
Oh, there goes my whole catalog.
Nah, go on.
Let me send this message real quick.
Don't tell me
Yes.
you're actually talking in the group chat. Oh, my phone's dead. Let me just whack her in real quick. Yes, I know I'm stupid.
Hype tracks.
Oh, have you heard any of it yet?
Yes, I was listening to it earlier on stream.
Is it good?
Yes, and I don't just say that because I'm a fan of Stream Beats and 100 Thieves, but I think it's a very interesting colliding of words, colliding of worlds. I don't think anyone expected 100 Thieves to be going into music anytime soon.
Well, I made it happen, so too late.
But I think Riot did something similar, completely independent of Stream Beats or anything like that. But they've done their own like copyright free, DMCA free playlists um, brought to you by Riot. So a lot of different things going on with the DMCA free side of things. One thing I will say about the hype tracks stuff is it's a lot different to Harris's regular stream beats stuff. Like especially with the lo-fi stuff, you expect the low beats sort of just dawdling along sort of thing.
Yeah.
Um, but I suppose there's a reason it's called hype tracks because they're very upbeat. They get you going. I know when I was running around playing some Splitgate, listening to the hype tracks playlist, it sort of got me up, got me going. They're very montagey type, dubstep type, you know,
Yeah.
beats. Which I suppose is good depending on what your taste is.
Definitely.
I know Dodds does more lo-fi. But
No, well, I mean, on stream I am, but like I tend to listen to a lot of stuff.
it's not. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I don't think I would listen to. Like, I would never listen to stream beats off stream. Um,
Fake
and
fan.
even when,
Fake
but
fan.
shh, shh, don't you call me a fake fan.
I am calling you a fake fan because you are a fake
I
fan.
have, I have HH tattooed on my ass. Okay,
You do not.
I do.
You don't.
I'm his biggest fan.
All right, prove it right now.
um,
All right, bye everyone. We'll be back
get ready
after
to
these
see the
short
dark side of
messages
the
from
moon.
absolutely no one.
Agreed. Um, yeah, and I might be a bit biased. It's kind of like an artist you like releasing a song, you're always going to think it's good. And as you can see, I'm wearing a 100 Thieves hoodie, so anything they do, I'm going to think it's good. But yeah, I think it's very usable. They're very usable tracks,
Yeah.
which is something we need in the content space because there aren't a very big amount of usable tracks. And this playlist has 90 songs on it, which is a lot of songs.
God damn.
And you couple that with the songs we already have from Hallis. Hallis?
Alice?
Nice.
Nice.
I combined both his names. You couple that with the tracks we already have from Harris, and you've got yourself, more than a few hours of content music. I think I've used it in my videos. Stream beats. I've used it in my videos. I've used it in my streams. Although more often than not, you catch me playing copyrighted tracks. But um, yeah, I think they're very usable. Yeah,
And I feel like honestly, the quality of stream beats is just getting higher every release.
and it's gonna keep getting higher.
Yeah, like
Um,
the fact that in his announcement video, what like there was him in an actual mixing studio and everything. I'm like, well, we're here
yeah,
now.
yep. Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Yeah. Like originally he was like just hiring people in Fiverr and stuff to do tracks, and now he's here.
Exactly. And it's interesting when someone like that takes a risk. Um, it often pays off.
Yeah.
But this we only see the stuff that pays off.
Mm.
We don't see the countless amount of companies that he's probably reached out to looking to do this sort of thing. And 100 Thieves, if you're going to partner with anyone, it's probably going to be them.
Yeah.
Because they're one of the most outgoing esports orgs. I wouldn't even call them an esports org anymore.
I'd just call him an org, honestly, at this point.
Exactly. Um, They're one of the most outgoing orgs that I've ever seen. Um, Another thing hot off the press, and it's 100 Thieves related. I might be a 100 Thieves spokesperson for TSN. Um, but 100 Thieves doing a collab with Gucci, um, which is hot off the press. Um, it's gonna.
You better not be getting that, Jay.
Don't tempt me. Um,
I guarantee you it's not cheap.
it's gonna cost a bag.
Probably because
Like
it is a bag.
this cost this cost a lot, and the Gucci collection is gonna cost more. Um, so yeah, I think. Go on.
Mm-mm.
What?
No, you go.
What?
No, I was just gonna add, like, I've seen so many like esports organizations just jump straight to do stuff with Champion, and like
Yeah.
it bored me to death at one point because I was like, even I was thinking, like, if I became a big enough independent artist, imagine if I did like a collab with Champion or something. That'd be pretty cool. And then suddenly
Mm.
out of nowhere, for most of like last year and this year, everyone did fucking collabs with Champion. I'm like, fucking stop.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether they just went around to smaller communities and were just like, "Hey, you want to put our logo on some of your hoodies, just for like publicity?"
Yeah.
Like, fair enough. Like I've seen, and I dare not speak its name, but um, Dyer did a collab with Champion, and that was one of the most surprising things to me was like Dyer is not even mid tier. Um,
Was.
was not even mid tier. Um, Rest in peace. Um, but
Or
it
don't. We're
was
not
not
your dad.
even was not even mid tier in terms of size, and Champion was just like
Yeah,
um
there must be something else going on with how people get the collaborations with Champion. There must be something else
absolutely
going on.
there
Like
has to
there's
be
no shot something as small as Dyer, which didn't, well, it didn't even have like 10k followers. It had like way less than that.
way less than that.
It had like
Um,
5k, if not less than that. And like just suddenly out of nowhere, they collab with Champion to make hoodies, and I'm like,
where the fuck did that come from?
how?
Um,
Like that's not a cheap collaboration. You would assume, right?
yeah, you would assume.
Yeah, and
Um,
then like everyone else started doing it. I was like, nah, there's something going on because like so many other organizations, big and small, were like collaborating with them and making merch with Champion logo on them, and I'm just like, nah,
nah.
this shouldn't be the normal. Like not, because otherwise it's just gonna be like how every like the whole, oh, here's another white guy that started a podcast situation.
Yeah.
Because like
Well, there's gonna
everyone's
be
fucking
no
doing it, and then it becomes saturated, and no one's going to enjoy it anymore.
exactly. There's gonna be no value to that logo anymore because it's gonna be fucking everywhere.
Oh
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
speaking of, we should probably get rid of that then. There we go. Okay, that's better now. Because there's no value to our logo, because we're
Oh.
just white guys that just made a new podcast.
um. Oh Jesus Christ. Um. But one org that I did see that got a collab with Champion, who I will say deserved it. Seven is one of them. Um, and I don't just say that because I have connections in Seven. But I think their size, they're kind of mid tier. They're above Dyer. They're above the smaller teams. That I've seen get collabs with Champion. Um, and they're sort of progressing to that mid tier, getting to be that larger presence online, and I think they deserve a collab with Champion. But orgs like Peaked, Dire, smaller orgs like that, nah, fam. Like, there's a point you have to get to collab with companies like that, and I don't think those orgs are at that point. Um,
Yeah,
Mind you,
it just made me think less of Champion, like, because then it just
yeah,
made me think So what's so special about collaborating with them then? Like, is it that
There is
everyone
nothing
can do
special
it?
now.
Like, can we do TSN cross with Champion?
Imagine,
Imagine
mind blown.
we just get the new TSN colorway on the Champion logo on a hoodie.
Bruh. I know we just said that. I know
Now
we
you
just said
want
the
it.
complete opposite, but like,
Maybe we'll make
and
fake Champion merch, but we'll make it like instead of C, we'll make it K.
Jesus Christ. I think like, and I think that's what most orgs are like. They're like us. Like when you hear that, oh, TSNX champion, it sort of gets you, those butterflies in your stomach sort of thing. I think champion is that big of a brand that whenever you hear it said is like, I would love the opportunity to work for those guys,
Mm.
and I think they know that, and in this industry, it's like any publicity is good publicity. So they kind of just threw a bunch of contracts at a bunch of orgs, and were like, "You guys can do as many versions of this as you want." Because Dio was on the way to doing a V2, um,
Until
and that's
happened.
until um, and that's money in the org's pocket. Well, unless in Dio's case, we won't get into that.
Unless in Dyer's
But
case, it went to whoever owned Dyer.
exactly. That's exactly what happened, but we won't get into that. Um,
Yeah, because otherwise we'll get in trouble, because apparently it's something people aren't allowed to talk about when it's kind of out in the open.
yeah, exactly. I don't know who we're gonna get in trouble with, considering everyone who was a part of owning Dyer pretty much got cancelled, other than the ones that weren't starting drama. But
Oh, wait, some of them got cancelled.
well, not really, but pretty much like the 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 head owner, the one that everyone was complaining about on the timeline, he's pretty much gone. Like he's trying to revive Dyer, but like,
Yeah,
don't
he was
even
trying to
get me
revive it
started.
as like a gym clothing brand.
Yeah,
It's
and he was like, "I'm bringing it home to the UK." It's like, actually, I replied with a GIF. It's like, that scene from The Simpsons where it's like, "Stop it, he's dead." I replied with that GIF on the timeline. But that's just me being cynical. Um,
I mean, well, I think we're allowed to all just do what we want on Twitter,
oh, exactly.
honestly.
It's that much of a toxic platform these days that I can be as
I
toxic
can
as I
just
want.
post cum stain and get 4 likes for it.
Yep. Me, Larson, B. There's your 4. And the TSN account.
Exactly.
um, yeah. I think you hear the world champion, and anyone of any size is going to jump at that.
Yeah.
So champion would just like any publicity is good publicity. Let's throw some contracts to the fish.
Yeah. That's why I'm super glad 100 Thieves went full out and just went with Gucci of all brands.
Oh,
Like
absolutely.
that's just nuts. Like
That's a risk.
that is amazing. Like that should be what other people should be doing. They should be looking into brands that would be completely unexpected but would work. Instead of just another esports org team that partners with Champion again. Because then people are going to post about that on Twitter like, oh, here's another white boy on a white boy podcast. Or like,
Yeah.
oh, here's another Champion collab. Oh, I'm shaking in my boots. And it's like, no one actually gives even 1/4 of a fuck.
I mean, I feel like the champion stuff they're doing for the smaller orgs isn't really champion stuff. Like, don't get me wrong.
It's just the org stuff with Champion's logo splattered on it.
Yeah,
That's
like
all it is.
my brother wears straight champion stuff, like original champion clothing, and it's much higher quality and much comfier than the Dyer stuff.
Yeah,
And
I used to own Champion trackies.
Yeah.
So good.
So I feel like I'm not saying Champion's doing some shady shit, but like, I feel
Y-
like the Champion stuff they're doing for the orgs, especially the smaller orgs, isn't genuine Champion stuff.
Although
You know what
that
I'm
could
saying?
be like a part of the contract and everything we don't even
It
know
could
about.
be. I don't even know what the contract looks like. So,
Yeah.
um,
So we're not really in like a good state to really talk about it, but at the same time,
exactly.
I just think the like opportunity to speak up about how we feel about it's still very
It's still
much
valid. Yeah.
valid. Yeah.
I feel like if if a bigger org did something like that, like 100 Thieves reached out to Champion, then Champion would be the fish jumping, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like 100 Thieves has reached that level, um, of like they're a big enough brand now where they can start making moves.
Mm.
Um, and
Imagine
I'm
it.
not saying
Imagine if 100 Thieves just acquires TSN.
senpai, please.
2 feet in a heartbeat.
Absolutely. I would sell my soul to 100 Thieves. Not gonna lie. But moving on. I think if I had have seen 100 Thieves X Nike for instance, say, um, I would have gone. But 100 Thieves X Gucci, it kind of makes everyone like go like, really? Like they did that?
Sorry.
Um, and that's all the replies I saw to the announcement tweet. It's like, holy fuck! Like, what have you know? What have they just done?
Yeah.
Um,
But then whenever you see champion stuff, it's like the
old
new
news.
better TTV emote where it's like the fish from SpongeBob, like looking around like who cared?
It's like, you know, and it's the same thing with brands like Nike, Adidas. You know,
To be
who
fair, I haven't
is?
heard much from those companies. That's the only
I haven't
thing
heard
though.
much from Adidas at least. Um,
It's
my
Adidas.
uh, I tried to be pleasing, and I thought you would pronounce it that way, so I pronounced it that way. But apparently, you pronounce it Adidas, so I'll go back to the way I say it. Okay? Okay.
How do you pronounce it?
I pronounce it Adidas, but I thought
Thank
you
you.
would pronounce it Adidas, so I tried to
It's
please
because they're
you.
American. They can
But
shut up.
I tried to please you, and I
I
ended up
don't say
disappointing you.
Adidas.
So
When have I said Adidas?
I don't know. We don't talk about clothing brands. Um.
You know, if no. You know what I would fucking love because
What?
I just love their clothes. I would love to
What?
collab with Connor.
Yes.
I would fucking jump on that immediately. Like imagine a TSN hoodie from Connor.
Oof. Oof.
Oh my god. Can you imagine that like the whole color wave on a jacket from Connor?
That's what I'm saying. Like, someone reach out.
She gonna step
The
on me.
the DMs are open. Um, just take a screen grab of that, and then post it
Yeah,
on
I'll
the
go
Twitter.
upload
The
that as an
DMs are open.
You know, once I hit 15 sub points, I'll upload that as my second emote and
That's
just
the
call
fuck boy.
it does to step on me.
Nice. Um, but that's what I'm saying. I think I can't speak when you make that voice. Um,
I'm just distracting like that. I just get people like that.
um, Nike has recently done a big collaboration with the AFL. Um,
Oh, really?
so a few teams like the Sydney Swans, um, Collingwood have now transitioned to Nike merch, or Nike merch, however you want to fucking
I say Nike.
pronounce it. Yeah. Um, but I will say that ISC, which is the previous AFL merchandise people, I almost prefer the ISC stuff, but that's a controversial opinion. Hot take on the timeline. But um, the Nike tick is something that is, you know, widely known. Something everyone wants to wear,
Yeah.
or at least the wider public want to wear.
Or like Puma, for instance. Like everyone wants to own like Puma boots for
Yeah,
like soccer and
exactly.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
brands get to these levels where it's like, oh, I need to go to Rebel Sport and pick up some Nike trackies or Nike Nike trackies. Um,
Just
that's
I reckon
I say
people
it
should just
Nike,
say
but
Nike however the hell they want, whether it's
I
Nike or
I
Nike.
say it Nike, but
I say it both sometimes on accident.
Jesus.
Like I
Um,
don't even mean to. I just do.
yeah,
You know what? I would honestly like, in consideration, like I would love for like an ability for like very small upcoming communities or like organizations and stuff like that. Like say for instance, like we wanted to collab with a company, for instance, where like we could like supply some sort of monetary or legitimate value to them if they can provide it back to us. So like if we could like be officially partnered with like a clothing brand and we could supply people that we take to their stores but via like online promotions and stuff, and
yeah,
like we could get like a clothing line for TSN. Like I think that needs to be a more available thing, and not just through Champion, but like I think more companies should take into consideration opportunities that could be out there. Like as I said before, I would jump to the opportunity to buy a Connor hoodie if it had the same color wave as TSN at the moment. I would jump
yeah,
on that immediately. That would just be clean.
yeah. I think there definitely has to be a way. It's the same thing with sponsorships and creators. Um, like for me and for you and for the people around us that are small creators, there is no way to climb the ladder
Nah.
in unless you're willing to go through the cringy, you know, get 10% off at da 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 energy. Um,
Or go
th-
download Raid.
Go download Raid Shadow Legends.
No,
The
honestly,
cringy.
I'm never taking on Jay right now. Would you ever take a
Mm,
Raid sponsorship,
No,
even if you got offered a decent amount of money for it?
I mean depends how decent it is.
It's about like four
I
grand.
40 grand,
No, 4 grand actually. Sorry, or around something like that.
four
Yeah,
grand,
yeah,
$4,000
yeah.
per video or just once?
I think it's just the one time.
For how many videos?
I don't know. I haven't read a full contract of someone yet.
Yes, I would take that.
You would. Okay, I'm not saying shit then.
Are you saying you wouldn't take it?
No, no, no. I was gonna say something else, but if you would ever take a sponsorship in the future, I don't want to. I don't want to tarnish your ability to do so.
I don't think they're looking at the stream, but
No, no, no. Because this is going up on YouTube. This will be permanent. I don't want to tarnish your ability to do so.
I mean, there's a level now where I, I'm gonna say it. I don't care how much they offer me right now. I'm not taking it because there's a level of meme that the internet reaches, and I think that Raid has reached that level where it's almost embarrassing.
Yeah.
Um, other games that I've seen done by creators as sponsorships is like Genshin Impact or something like that.
Genshin
That
doesn't
I'm
look
okay
bad though.
with.
I'll admit. Genshin doesn't
That
look
I'm
too
okay
bad.
with, but the scammy stuff like Raid or different things like that, it's kind of like,
If you say
it
COD
can't.
Mobile, I'm punching you in the dick.
I I didn't say COD Mobile. Um,
Don't say it.
I didn't.
Good. I like COD Mobile. I actually play it on a basis. Thank you. Jay, do not say a fucking word about COD Mobile.
I'm not saying anything. But can we rewind to the photo that B sent me of you playing COD Mobile with a controller? Do you want to tell the community about that one?
Okay, so the thing was, she gave me her Xbox controller because she doesn't like the new Xbox controller because how the grips feel. Because she doesn't like the whole grip thing that people have been implementing. Which is why I gave her my wired one because it's smooth all the way around. Pause. Um, so I'm trying this out, right? And and I just like Bluetoothed it to my iPad. It's dog shit. The Xbox controller on iPad is dog shit. You cannot tell me otherwise. It is dog shit. It's
I mean,
like,
I could
oh, it
decide
needs
that.
a firmware update, and it's like, how do you give it a firmware update when you don't have a fucking Xbox? You don't. So I just used a PS4 controller, and hey presto, wouldn't you know, it's better. But anyway, controversy out the way. PS4 gang, Ludwig 7, moving on. You can put that piece of shit down. Did you get a new one?
I got it when I was in Adelaide. It's blue. It's blue. And I can play COD Mobile.
Yeah, you can play COD Mobile, but you won't.
Because I have actual COD.
I mean, I do, but it's a very big game. And I'd rather just
You're a
fucking
very
play
big
shit
game.
like Black Ops 2, thanks.
You're a very big game.
Pause.
Bullshit. But anyway, TSNX champion on the way.
No.
Yes.
No.
Leaked.
No. It's not happening.
TSNX
No.
Nike.
No.
This video was brought to you by Red Channel.
No. No. I own a majority of TSN. I say what I say goes. No.
A majority.
No raid. Everyone that has
Majority?
raid, go on and install it right now.
There
Go on
goes that
install it.
opportunity.
Uninstall it and go install COD Mobile right now and add me. Add me on COD Mobile. I'll carry you. I promise. I'll carry you in BR. I'm Pog at BR.
I think you own like 49%. I own like 51%.
Since fucking when?
Since like yesterday.
What gave you the extra 1% over me? Exactly. Shut the fuck
I
up.
moved that one channel.
There's that one channel.
Yeah.
What channel?
That I once ran. That is now deleted.
What?
So now I own 51% of the server.
Oh, you mean the footy channels and that?
Yeah.
Why have you just leaned away?
Because I'm tired.
You're not. You're just being dumb.
I think I am. But have you ever thought about
Fucking go.
what actually makes a light bulb a light bulb?
Right, on that note, thank you everyone for tuning in today.
That's a great way to end the episode. That's great. Think about that question and comment your answers below.
No, don't. Don't think about it. It'll hurt. I mean, I'll let you just Google it.
Raid Shadow Legends.
No, go on and no, right now. Go uninstall Raid Shadow Legends and go install COD Mobile and add me Dudster Official. Why do you have your thumb out? What are you gonna do? Like,
it's like drinking tea. It's like you stick your pinky out.
that doesn't show respect. Go like that. You have your thumb right there.
It's empty.
Yeah, alright. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Jay's getting tired, so we're gonna end it here. Thank you all for tuning in. What are you doing? What are you doing, Jay?
Thank you all for tuning in. I feel like that should be a tradition of every episode. As we fade out, it's just me doing some dumb shit.
Oh yeah, like how it just fades to black like this, right? How it just does this. Alright, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you, Jay, for accompanying me once again for another episode of TSNCAST. Thank you to all the YouTube viewers and all the Twitch viewers as well, and all the chatters and all the commenters and all the likers and even the dislikers, because fuck you, you watched this anyway. And that's your that's your Alright, Jay, do you have anything you want to close with? Besides the fucking light bulb shit.
Everyone, remember, be kind to each other, and accept each other's differences, and everyone go paint your nails. Don't care who you are, go paint your nails.
Do it, right? You know what?
We're starting a movement.
Tweet us. Tweet us on Twitter.
Yes.
At the Standard Net. Hashtag TSN Nails Painted.
Yes. I want to see everybody on the timeline.
Yep. Even me.
And I'm sorry if this has hurt your ear, but like...
You know what? Me and Jay will start it, even.
I'm going to redo my nails and tweet it.
Yep, same.
Except
hashtag
mine are going to nails painted.
Mine are going to look dreadful. But I'm still going to do it. Because we're proving a point.
That is the movement.
That is
Don't care who you are. Don't care what other people are going to think of you. We're starting it right now.
Yep. Exactly. Alright.
That's it.
Cheers everyone for tuning in. What?
Fade to black.
No, I'm not fading the black.
I can do my dumb shit.
No, I'm just gonna end the episode right now.
Oh.
Alright, bye.
I miss you guys.
What? You miss them?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll catch you all next episode next week, which hopefully we'll be able to shift back to when do we normally do the episodes? Wednesday. Hopefully we'll be able to go back to doing it on Wednesdays. It'll have to be Wednesday night still because that's just my TAFE day and that's just sad.
Yes.
Let me open.
Can't see anything through this bottle.
No.
Because there's a lid on it. Everyone, have a nice day, evening, morning, whenever you're watching this video or listening to it in the car.
Yeah.
Also, if you're listening to this in the car.
You know what? Hold on. Just real quick. I just changed the camera layout. Does this look better or does this look better?
I think... Okay. I think our normal one looks better because if you get too zoomed into my face, you see the stupid shit I do with my eyes and my head, and it's not great.
Disregarding that.
If Jay was a normal person, then that would look better.
Alright, so maybe we're changing things up for next episode.
But Jay's not a normal person. So yeah.
Well, we're still changing things up because I don't care what you say.
I own half this company.
I'm making a consecutive decision right now.
Fuck you, executive.
Now, honestly, I think this layout's maybe a little bit better anyway, so we might stick with this for next episode and see how we go.
Where's my camera? Oh, there.
It's right. What? What do you mean?
Hi, camera. How you doing?
Where's your camera? Is it where your first eye's pointing at or your second eye?
Thanks.
You're welcome. Alright. Nah, for real, everyone.
Did you notice the first part of my sentence was, be kind to each other?
And notice how I didn't do that. Everyone else, don't do that. Actually be kind. If you're gonna be an asshole by being funny with it.
Or just don't be an asshole.
Your choice. We're not your dad. We might be your stepdad though. Anyway, thank you all for tuning in. Oh, it just went. It just cut to black.
Nice.
Whoops.
We've had a power outage at
We had a
TSNHQ.
Oh wait, no, I think I fixed it. Okay, I think I fixed it. We're fading.
Great.
We're going. Yeah.
Hashtag TSN nails painted. Tweet at us.
Tweet, please tweet. Our Twitter needs to get bigger, please.
Ooh, bigger.
Pause.